Hello again everybody and welcome back to the channel. I just want to do a quick tour today around the allotment, just a quick update because I've not really done one in a good week or two around this plot, and I just want to show you what's growing and what's coming into harvest, because now we're in August, loads of things are coming into harvest, things are finally moving, the weather's better, and we're finally having those allotment teas again. It's been really good. Loads of things are coming into harvest. So today I'm going to try and make this as quick as possible, 10 to 15 minute maximum, going around the allotment, showing you what's going on and what I've been harvesting. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, so let's start off in this small polytunnel. We've got these sweet potatoes going absolutely wild at the moment. Look at those, they've just gone bonkers. Growing up these supports nicely. We've got our aubergines here, growing nicely as well. There's not really much in the way of fruits on them yet. We have harvested some aubergines from the plants in the greenhouse. They're doing much better than these. These are quite slow at the moment, fruit-wise. The physalis is going absolutely crazy. Some of the stems have actually snapped, and I've got them growing up bamboo supports now. There's some flowers appearing on them, but no fruits yet. A couple of sweet corn plants at the back there, ignore those. We've got some determinate tomatoes here with blight. We've picked a few tomatoes off these, but it looks like they're coming to the end of their life now because they've got blight. We'll have to remove them soon, I think. The watermelon plant, which my kind neighbour gifted to me, is growing a few little tiny melons, but nothing that massive yet. We've got a little tomato plant, I say little, it's quite big that. Got a tomato plant here. Honeymoon is the variety of this one, and that has some signs of blight as well, although it is a blight resistant variety. Very frustrating, but we have some nice honeymoon tomatoes going on there, so that's good. Just a shame about the blight. I may have to do some pruning on that one. And look at that! This is amazing. I never grow squashes like this usually. This is just crazy. I think there's three butternut squash plants here, and yeah, look at that, some butternut squashes growing there. There's a few more in other places as well. I've done some hand pollinating with these as well, with some of them. Some of them haven't really taken though, that's not worked. That one's just going all yellow. And our container growing sweet potatoes are growing away pretty nicely there as well. They're soaking up a lot of water at the moment. I'm watering these quite often, so I think the sweet potatoes are starting to grow in there. So that's the little polytunnel. Close that. Let's go around the rest of the allotment. Now, it is quite messy at the moment. I've been really busy with the new allotment, doing loads of stuff on there. So, you know, I've just been doing quick sessions on here really. We've got more squash plants here. I've actually put some bean plants in here, successional sowings, and the squashes, which weren't doing anything, have started to take off now. Typical. Our courgette is providing us with loads of pickings at the moment. We're picking loads of these at the moment. Look at the size of that, we'll have to pick that off. Yeah, that's huge. Got some dwarf beans over here, which to be honest haven't been great this year. There are a few on there, I suppose, but they've not been very good. I blame the horse manure. Our runner beans and fine beans are doing much better than they were a month or so ago. We had a problem with aminopyralid, as you may know, the herbicide aminopyralid. We had to replant some more runner beans, we had to move some as well, and finally they're starting to take off now. Finally, we've had a few pickings, but there's loads of flowers here, so more beans to come, I think. And then French beans were absolutely delicious as well. Our main crop potatoes had blight, so a few days ago I cut all these down to soil level, and I'm going to let the potatoes cure and sit in the soil for a good week or two, just to let them skins harden before I harvest them. I cut them down to the soil level because I wanted to prevent the blight from reaching the tubers. We really don't want blight infested potatoes. There's more of them over here. We're going to be doing a potato reveal in around a week or two. Wheelbarrow is there, filming space is ready to go there for when we harvest them. Small 6x6 foot greenhouse is just an absolute jungle. Mostly with marigolds, not so much tomatoes, and in fact the tomatoes have got blight quite badly. To be honest, I kind of neglected this in a way, and it's gone a bit wild. We've harvested loads of tomatoes in here, and look how many tomatoes there are there. There's loads of them. There's about 3 or 4 bunches of them there. There's another bunch of them there. I've actually not pruned the top of that. I should have done that, but I've been busy. And we've had loads of them. These are all sun gold tomatoes mostly. Now the marigolds have gone mad. Carrots are growing pretty nicely. We're harvesting a few of these every now and again, as and when we need them. They're doing all right. There is a little bit of carrot root fly damage on them, but it's only minor at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't get any worse. The other bed of carrots, the same here as well, growing pretty nicely. Some pretty decent carrots this year, especially compared to what we usually grow. Usually we don't have any success with them. Nothing in this bed at the moment, except for a few potatoes I threw in there. Not very neat, to be honest. It's a bit rough around here. The herb bed's just gone wild. I still haven't done anything with that. These salad leaves have been giving us some nice pickings. I'm still picking some of these. We do have some more which we put some more in there, and they all got demolished by the slugs, of course. No surprise there. This area is a complete mess. I'm not even going to go over that. That's the failed onion crop, which I need to clear. I need to have a de-weeding session in there. Same with the front here. De-weeding session is needed there as well. I can see an apple over here. I really need to de-weed over here. This is the reality of allotment gardening. It's never perfect. It's often messy. We've got a nice apple over here. I'm going to pick that. This is a variety called Discovery. Lovely. There's a couple more as well. Pick that one as well. Yeah, lovely. Got a few more courgettes over here which are doing well. There's a massive one over there. I need to get in there and pick that one. They've just been throwing courgettes out now for quite a while, doing really well. There's a few of these yellow shooting star courgettes as well, growing nicely too. Not really climbing up the supports very much, but they look like pretty healthy plants. This violet coloured phlox is really nice. It always blooms around July, August time. That's lovely, really nice scent as well. We have a Pikes Peak sunflower, which despite being nibbled by the slugs quite badly, has still reached around 8 feet, I'd say that is, maybe even 9 or 10 feet. It's got a flower head on the top there. It's not opened yet. The sweet peas are doing really well over here. We've been picking these now for weeks and weeks. They were really slow to get going. If you watched my previous videos, they were doing nothing through March, April, May and June. And then around mid to late July, they took off and now they're doing really well. We'll go down here. It is a bit messy in some areas, but I'm just going to show you how it really is. I planted a few more leeks in here to overwinter because I do have some more there. And they got demolished by the slugs and the weeds came up, so we need to get back in there and plant some more leeks for the winter. This is our successful bed of onions, and yes, as you can see, there is some mildew on the tops there, so I'm going to be getting in here and harvesting a lot of them very soon, very soon hopefully. I have picked a few and we've eaten some of them. In fact, I've got a little pile of them here. Not too bad really, good result in the end. I'm quite happy with that. Our sweet corn is here, and I've been shaking these tassels like every day I've come down. I've actually covered the cobs, which I think are pollinated, with socks there. I've got plenty of holy socks, and I prefer doing this to netting them because netting them can be a bit finicky and a bit of a pain. We'll see how we get on with that. This worked a couple of years ago. And yeah, the variety is incredible F1, by the way, if you're wondering. We've been picking loads of this beetroot as well lately. We've been having some nice beetroot with our salads. We're finally having allotment salads now. Full on salads with cucumber, lettuce, tomato, onion, beetroot, the lot. So it's been really good. Still quite a few nice ones in there growing happily too. We've also been picking some cabbages as well. We've had a couple of cabbages and we've still got some more to pick there, which are really nice hearts. These are delicious. Mostly untouched by the slugs, so that's good. I've got a strawberry bed here which I'm taking quite a few runners from for next year's plants because I need to re-establish my strawberry crop. We have a blue potato plant there, or blue potato buckets, and I'm going to harvest those very soon and do those with my potato reveal as well. Blue Annalise is the variety of those. In the greenhouse, we've got all our overwintering crops. We've got kale, we've got purple sprouting broccoli, which I need to thin out. We've got some winter cabbages there, more purple sprouting broccoli there, some later sowings, some overwintering spring onions, and then we've got some cauliflower all year round. We've got some overwintering lettuce and then 2 trays of spinach for overwintering. Got a couple more buckets of carrots over here which I've sown as well in containers. Got 2 more over here, earlier sowings, doing pretty nicely as well. Got a bit of a mess over there, I need to clear them, dead plants. They're just completely dead. More carrots over there in the bucket which we've been picking, some baby carrots. They've got the root fly somehow, even though they're about 5 feet off the ground, but you know. We've got some more aubergines here as well. We've been picking quite a few of these aubergines. The plant doesn't look very good though, I'm not very happy with that. We've got a little bit of celery in this container which is growing okay I suppose. We've got our only remaining heritage tomato plant here, Alice's Dream, which has got a few very small tomatoes on. I'm not sure if they'll mature before the end of the growing season, but we'll see. As far as the rest of the greenhouse goes, it's all tomatoes really. Mostly cherry tomatoes. The plants don't look very good. I blame horse manure for that, to be honest. I put horse manure in these buckets. As you may know, we've had a lot of problems with horse manure this year. It's been responsible for a lot of issues. But we've still been having some nice pickings nonetheless. Got a few nice Black Beauty tomatoes there, another heritage variety which we managed to grow. A few nice black tomatoes there. Our parsnips are doing really well. Let's look at the tops of them there. There's some nice tops growing. So we should have some nice parsnips come Christmas time. The plants look really good. Now the polytunnel doesn't look very neat at all. It's a bit crazy on this right hand side. I did leave a few tomatoes in to see if the aminopyralid affected them anymore. I just let them go wild. I didn't touch them. And the sun gold tomato, which was affected by the aminopyralid, just carried on growing. And it has given us some fruit. I also stuck some peppers in to see if they were affected by it, and so far they've not been affected by the aminopyralid. They're actually producing some flowers. We've been picking loads of this basil here as well. We've had loads of pickings of basil. We've got another heritage tomato here, which we've just let go wild as well. This is Blood Moon. We're going to see if this produces any fruit. Probably not, but we'll see. On the other side of the polytunnel, we've got all our peppers, and yeah, we've had a really good harvest of peppers so far. I picked a load of green ones a few weeks ago, but I also picked some nice red ones a few days ago. They were lovely, really good. The plants don't look that healthy. Again, probably horse manure with the wood shavings again, but you know, they've produced a pretty good crop actually. I'm quite impressed with them, minus the caterpillar damage. But yeah, the plants look awful really. A lot of yellowing leaves and snap branches, but yeah. Mini munch cucumbers are literally going all the way up now. They're going crazy, the mini munch cucumbers. I'm going to pick a couple more actually. I'm picking these every couple of days when I come down. just picking a couple of them. And they're producing a steady crop at the moment. So that was just a little bit of a quick update today, going over most of the crops at the allotment and how they're doing. Looks a bit messy at the moment. We've been quite busy over the last week or two sorting out the new allotment. If you want to check out the latest update video from the new allotment as well, our first sessions, getting it cleared, then here is the video that you want to watch next if you want to go and watch that. So that's all for now, guys. Plenty of harvest coming in at the moment. A pretty busy time in the garden as well. We're soon going to be getting ready for the winter. We'll be clearing stuff soon. I do hope you enjoyed this quick update. Probably a little bit more than 10 minutes, but I hope you enjoyed nonetheless. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you all stay safe and happy gardening.